Hello, hello everyone. You're on Tony's Witchy Arts and Crafts. I'm Tony. Hi, hello. Okay, so this video is going to be probably another long one because we're going to do some more neurographic art. Now, I did this on a live stream Saturday, this last Saturday. And because I found it the night before and I just had to try it out. It's pretty cool. It's been around for a really long time. I don't know why I'm just learning about it, but I fell in love with it. If you're curious what it is, I have two videos that I had found that I liked on people describing what it is. Okay, I have those two videos in my playlist section, and it should be the first playlist at the top as you click into it and watch the video. It's pretty cool, very free flowing. There's really no rules to it, but it's really fun, and I have been watching videos left and right of people doing different techniques, different styles, different mediums. And because I love doing watercolor, I saw some people doing watercolor on theirs, and so I'm going to do some today. Okay? So, let me show you, where's my book? Let me show you what I did on my live. Now, this was my first attempt at it, and I was just having fun, so that's my first attempt. It was very fun. So let's see what I'm going to do today. Now that I've learned more about it, and you can pretty much use any medium you want. So let's have fun. So pull up a seat, grab something warm to drink, or grab your art supplies and craft along with me. Alright, so I've got some watercolor paper here, and I have some washi tape all the way around the borders, because when I'm doing watercolors, I like a nice, crisp, clean edge. Like a frame. It frames it nicely. And off to the side here, I have my big watercolor palette, and I've already sprayed it with water to activate the colors. Let's do it again, because it looks like it soaked them up. There we go. And so what I'm doing with the watercolor is pretty much making a background color. So I'm going to spray my paper with water because I want it to move very free flowing. So this technique is called wet on wet. This is where you wet your paper and then you take a brush full of paint, very liquidy, very watery, and then you just, oh, maybe that's too liquidy. And I'm just letting it free flow where it wants to go, and I'm going to put different colors down. I'm just being very playful with this. One of the things that I've learned with neurographic is it kind of helps the brain think positively. So when you're working on something, think of a word that you want to focus on positively, you know. So today I'm just focusing on having a happy and creativity year for 2025 with lots of fun projects to do, lots of good people to hang out with. Ooh, look at that blue. That's pretty. I hope I'm in frame. Let's see what you guys are seeing. I'm Mostly in frame. We need some darker purples in here. That's pretty. So once I'm done getting the color on here that I want, then I'll hit it with the heat gun and then do the Neurographic Art on it. I want to take that color right to the edge. That's pretty. Pick up some green. I want to think about a fun and wonderful 2025. Lots of love, lots of prosperity. Okay, let's go back. Ooh, that's a pretty blue, huh? I need more purple in here though. And if the colors aren't flowing the way I want them to, I'll just hit it one more time. There we go. Ooh, that's pretty. So how's everyone doing today? We need some more green. Okay, I want those colors blending more. Right. The way my paper wants to ripple here. This is not Dollar Tree. This is Walmart watercolor paper, so it wants to ripple a little bit. I just want all those colors to blend in. I don't want any harsh lines. We want softness. Because this year is going to be nice and good and flow nicely. It's going to flow nicely, right? Okay, so now I'm going to kind of pick up my watercolor pad here and just kind of move that water around a little bit. So is not pooling. And back this way. I want it to be very soft, very dreamy. Okay. I think I'm liking it. Just going to clean up the sides a little here. I got all my water trying to pool off to the right here, so I'm going to wipe that up a little. And I want the colors just a little bit more intensified here. Because we don't want just a little love, a little prosperity. We want a lot. So we want the colors to pop a little, but still be flowy. Put some green in there for prosperity. Put some purple and pinks for love. Come on. Love, lots of love. Put some blues in there for calmness and peace. Alright, we got more water pooling in the middle here. We've got the corner over here is not wanting to spread. There we go. There. I think I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna hit this with the heat gun and then I'll be right back, guys. Okay. I like it. Okay. I'm going to pause, dry it, and then I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. It is nice and dry now. Now we will get to the neurographic art part of it. Grab yourself a black pen, marker, just black. And if you want a certain desired effect, there are some rules to follow by. Is your lines have to go off the page. You can't have like a line ending in the middle, right? So that's rule number 1. Rule number 2, once you've got all your lines drawn out, all your scribbly lines, then you got to find all the sharp corners and round them off. So you'll see me do that. So that's rule number 2. And again, while I'm drawing these, I'm going to think of positive stuff I want to think about this here. So I'm just going to start off on one end. And then go off the page. It looks like my marker tried to cut out on there. And so I'm just going to do that a bunch of times. Yeah. Okay. I like it. I might have gone a little overboard. It was kind of fun just letting your mind just free flow. Woo, woo, woo. Right? Okay, so you don't have to do as many lines as I did. I think I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I did 12 lines. You don't have to do that many. You can stay under 5 lines if you want and keep it simple. But, so, all your sharp corners are it's gonna be at your cross sections, right? Now, you don't want, so you're gonna have to round this corner off. So there's 4 corners right there you're gonna have to round off. So you just kind of start like this, and like this, and like this, and like this, and then just fill that in. And you just got to do that to the whole page before we can go on to our next step. So this process right here can be a little long and lengthy, but it's to help your brain just relax. Okay, so I'm just going to go and round my corners off. And I've seen a couple of these neuro artists kind of make your connecting lines a little thicker too if you want. You can do that too. You should check out, type this in the search bar, okay, and you'll get a bunch of videos that come up. And you'll see everyone has a different style, a different technique. So kind of fill that one in. So how's everyone doing today? How's your Wednesday going? Yesterday I was talking to some of my friends and most of them were having some cold weather. Yesterday morning and this morning, it's both been 16 degrees here in Boise, Idaho. But can you see how it's turning out so far? And you don't have to do all this in one setting. I know some of you struggle with arthritis in your hands, right? So the squiggly line part, that's so easy. Anyone can do that, even if you have bad arthritis, right? I'm starting to get really bad arthritis in my hands too, so it's really hard for me to use colored pencils now. So markers I'm having to switch to when I'm wanting to color anything, because markers just go on easier and I don't have to push as much. So squiggly lines are really easy to draw. These fill-in corners, not so much. If you're using marker, pen, you might have to push down a little bit harder. And then if your hand starts hurting or cramping, put your pen down, walk away, go have a snack, go have lunch, go have a walk, whatever you do, you know. It's okay. It's okay. Just when you come back to it, you still need to, you know, keep thinking about those positive thoughts that you wanted to, you know, focus on. We're just going to take this whole intersection right here. This intersection right here where they're all crossing is very busy, and I would say 100% of the people that watch, they just fill that whole intersection in. Just making sure that your corners are nice and rounded off. And if you're doing this at home by yourself, you can turn some music on, listen to some music, some positive music, you know, anything positive that goes along with your positivity that you're trying to focus on. Love. We want love, prosperity, peace for all. Oh, I kind of went outside the lines here. We'll make that one bigger. Looking really cool. Isn't that neat? So this is only my second time doing it. You can tell my first time I was just playing around with it. Right? So I think each time you do it, you slow down. Slow down, take your time, enjoy it. I've seen some really cool ones. All the research I've been doing lately. And this is especially good for me because I tend to, my brain thinks about 100 different projects. What the 3 or 5 that I'm currently working on, and the 3 or 5 that I want to start, so this also helps my brain slow down, appreciate what I'm doing. I think my brain is just a little obsessed with art. I love art. It's helped me quite a bit over the years to through some depression and anxiety. And we're just going to fill that little bubble in right there. Go. That's looking really cool, huh? Okay. I'm just going to continue here. This is also a really, really good thing to do when you're trying to focus on affirmations, or you want to change your mind, or the way you think about something negative, like if you're having too much anxiety over something. But I think this would be really good if you're working on a good affirmation. And I know a lot of different religions and spiritual practices use affirmations. I'm going to film this line here. And I think anyone from any background can do this. And don't put pressure on yourself about trying to do something perfect. And I highly recommend everyone trying this at least once. That's looking really cool. I like that. And I like how you can still see the watercolor in the background. That's really cool. Because I've seen people do where they leave the paper white and then do the scribble and then these connecting lines here. This one is okay. Sometimes my hand gets a little shaky and I go outside the lines now. Never used to be like that. Just gonna fill the whole corner out there. I like this shape right here. That's really cool. I'll go back up here. So yeah, this video is going to be a little long. So you might as well pull out all your markers and pens and papers and stuff and do this right along with me. I'll even let you know again. Okay, so with your lines, make sure all your lines, when you do your scribble, go off the page, right? Because you don't want any lines just ending right there, so I'm like, go off the page, right? And 2, make sure all your sharp corners are rounded off. I like that little bubble right there. Boop. That's cute. This is kind of pretty over here too. There's like, looks like flower petals right here. And then that's like the base of the flower, and then the stem goes out. It's pretty cool. You can start seeing shapes of form, you know? That's it. Okay. Everyone that's watching right now, I challenge you, if you haven't done it yet, do it. If you've already done it, do it again. But take your time at it. And once you're done, tell me what shapes or images you can see in there. That'd be cool. This art form was created by, I'm still learning, so that's why I have videos down in a playlist for you. I'm still learning, but it was created by some kind of doctor or therapist or something like that. If you research it, you'll learn. And then I also saw people, okay, see how these lines, am I in frame? Can you guys see that? Let me see. Yeah, I think you guys can see it. See how the lines go right off the page like I told you to do, right? You can also round those off like that. Isn't that cool? And with my first one, I colored, because I saw some people color them in after they were done. That's what I did with my first one. But it looks like you don't have to color them in if you paint the background first, right? I mean, some did, some didn't. It all depends what you want to do, right? And then I've seen some people just doodle in the circles. I think I love it. It like takes the pressure off you of trying to be perfect. Because my first love of art was drawing. I took a lot of drawing classes in school. And, you know, trying to draw a figure perfectly like it is shown in a picture, it's stressful. I tell you that. It is stressful. So I don't draw too much anymore. I think if you've been following me along for quite some time on my channel, I have shown off one of my very old sketch books, which now that I'm doing Flip Through Friday, I'll probably show it off again sometime soon, maybe in February I will. Just to show you how well I do draw, right? Because I know there's a lot of new subscribers here that probably have not seen me show off my drawings. I've done some really good ones. But there's a lot of pressure on trying to get the picture perfect. There is. And I think for this has no pressure. I don't feel any pressure. This is not a drawing competition. This is more just trying to relax and think about what you want to bring in to your life for the new year. We're just going to round that whole corner off right there. A lot of intersections right there. And like I said, I'm not going to stress myself out trying to get the tiniest little corner rounded off. Fill that whole section in. No stress. Like I said, you don't have to do as many lines as I did. I think I went a little overboard. You can just do a couple, or you can do a bunch. And I do get quiet when I'm drawing. How cool is that looking? It's pretty neat. Have you ever, like, been next to a lake or a creek and you look down into the water and you can see the rocks under the water, but you can still see the sun shining through the water onto the rocks? This is kind of what that look reminds me of. Like I said, do one, and then tell me what kind of images you found. What does it remind you of? Pretty cool. I wanted to go way up there, huh? That's where my pen took me. Okay, what are we at? 41. I'm going to pause. I'm going to fill in the rest of the corners, and then I'll be back. Let me see if I can pause you guys. Alright, I am back. That looks good, the mind frame. Let's see. Yeah, I'm in frame. Okay, so now that I've got all my corners, looks super cool just like that, right? Now you can start adding doodles inside the circles if you want. I mean, you could stop at this point and it's super cool. It's done. Frame it. Hang it up on your wall. Yes. Yes. Okay, so I do want a few doodles. I don't want to go crazy. Maybe some doodles or symbols that make me think of love, prosperity, peace, you know, like. So, I do want some hearts here. So if you try this out after watching my video, please share. Either share it in your community posts or make a little video showing what you made. I'm not saying you have to do a whole process video like me, because yeah, this could take you a good hour. If you have an hour to spare, like I said, you can do it in steps and then come back to it, do a little bit, come back to it, do a little bit, like, and then just, you don't have to do a whole hour setting like me. Play around with your art supplies too, like if you have markers, acrylic paints, watercolors, pencils. So just play around, do different color schemes. I mean, you can get really creative with these. Good, yeah. And then, let's see. I just want a couple filled in. Let's see. I want prosperity. So, what does prosperity look like to me? Prosperity can mean a lot of things. Not just money, but other things. But how do I represent that? Should I do like dollar signs and circles? Circle. Circles kind of remind me of a hug, you know? Love, community, prosperity, oneness. So that's what circles represent for me. So I'll put it with the little dollar signs. And then I want creativity. So creativity kind of What shape or symbol reminds me of creativity? A spiral. Spiral kind of makes me think of creativity. So we definitely want lots of that this year. A spiral also represents life and spirit. So this year I definitely want to keep my spiritual life nice and strong with my creativity, my love and passion. This is really too. There we go. And then, let's see. I also want a bounce. Like, I want to bounce stuff out. So, bounce kind of represents the triangle for me. I like it. Alright, what else? That's a good question. What am I seeing? I saw some flowers up in here. My stone frame. Flowers represent beauty as well. Peace, love. You know, you gotta slow down, stop and smell the flowers type energy, you know? Enjoy life. flowers in. Now, got my magic, my love, my prosperity, my health, my beauty. You might want to think ahead on what kind of shapes you want in your circles. Maybe you want to add a color instead of a shape. Colors mean certain things too. But I've got my color in the background. That's why I watercolored it first. I want one more. I want some stars. Let's do some stars over here in this one. Kind of mess that up. I just gotta do it. You know, my hand lets me do it, but if I stop and think about which way I need to go, it gets messed up. Stars. There's some big ones right up here. I also noticed a pattern with myself. I kind of keep things tight in the middle, and then the sides got loose. So you can kind of see that the tightness maybe represents how I want to hang on to all this stuff tightly because I'm scared to lose it. I don't know. You can go into some depth with some of these neurographic art. I mean, it's interesting how your brain thinks and you don't even realize what it's doing. It's weird. Okay, I think I kind of want to add, because my life is all sparkly, I want to add some sparkle in here. We are going to have a magical year, right guys? That's why we're adding sparkle into our life. I think sparkle makes everything better. Sparkle beautiful. Like a diamond in the sun, shining bright. Sparkle, sparkle! Ooh, maybe I should put some smiley faces. Smiley faces represent to me happiness, laughter, like, don't have to be too serious about life, just relax, let life flow. Where should I put the smiley faces? I think we need something down here. Yeah, because I got stuff up there, so we need some down here. We'll put some smiley faces in this one. So let's put some sparkle next to the smiley face one. Some sparkles over by the flowers. Here, I don't want to put too much. So the smiley faces. You want to be happy, loving, laughter. That's good. I like it. Alright, I'm going to stop there for today because I'm just about ready to go over now. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like my content, like my channel, please give me a thumbs up. Please, it lets me know that you like my content. And if you have not yet subscribed to me, please do. I do all kinds of things on this channel, crafty, artsy stuff. So thank you. All have a beautiful day. Bye.